Welcome to the night shift. We have to talk about AI. I know it's everywhere, but it's really important. We have a tendency in this community to fixate on non human intelligence of the extraterrestrial variety. However, we have reached an inflection point, and I'm going to attempt to make the case over the coming weeks to you that AI and contact are directly related, or this particular moment in ufology and the advances that are happening in the world of artificial intelligence are directly related. I had a different idea for a video. There's one that I've been working on for about 5, 6 days now. And every time I try to make progress on it, there is a new development that demands my attention. So I have to drop what I'm doing and go focus on this new thing. So today, I'm going to talk to you about Google's VO3 model and the new text to video AI systems that have just started to drop in the last few weeks. It's astonishing how quickly this progress is coming now. We're getting to a point where even the best minds in the field are starting to sound a little more and more nervous about what's coming. And I think that's really important. One of the biggest dangers that we face, not only in our community, but in society at large, is determining what is actually real. Having a shared consensus reality that we can start from as a place to begin our discussions about everything else. And it is my concern now that that is going to start to go away. And it's going to go away very, very quickly. One could argue that it's already suffered tremendous damage, this idea of a consensus reality, because of the last 20 years of social media. And I think that's a fair argument to make. But this is going to make it so much worse by orders of magnitude. What am I talking about? Let me just show you. This is Google DeepMind's YouTube page. And at the top here, there is a playlist, VO3, our state of the art video generation model. Google announced this at their IO 25 keynote. This was just a week ago, 5 days ago, they streamed it. And I'm going to show you a few examples, but basically, these are little 8-second clips that were generated from text prompts with Google's AI tools. Nothing you see is real. Everything you see was made inside the computer, including the voices, the physical movement of the characters in the scene. That's not actors. This is all generated internally by the AI. Take a look at this clip. It's called "The Sailor and the Sea."
This ocean, it's a force, a wild, untamed might. And she commands your awe with every breaking light.
Check out this off-road rally. Let's play that again. Look at the physics of the water and the machine and how everything plays off of one another, and it looks 100% real. If you didn't know this was AI, you'd think it was real. Now, I don't have to share with you the obvious reasons why this is clearly a huge issue for ufology. Picture it didn't happen forever. And then we got text to image and photorealistic text to images, AI models. And then it was like, well, okay, video matters. We need to see a video. I want to see a video of the craft. I want to see a video of, something. Now we're going to be drowning in video, and it's all going to look real, and no one's going to know what's real and what's not. And that's a huge problem. Not just for our community to understand what is going on and to know what's real and what isn't real, but for all of us, for society. How does our shared consensus reality withstand the combined forces of social media that's been weaponized to keep us divided and in our own isolated media bubbles, and on demand text to video AI that looks as real as anything? This is a huge problem. I want to show you some more clips, and I want to show you a short film that was put together. Let's take a look at the next clip here. This one is not directly from Google's website, but this is, or from YouTube, but this is a person who used VO3 to make a quick short film. Some of the subtitles are off, but look at the characters, look at their faces, look at their emotions. Just kind of take it in.
The time has come to tell you the truth. Artificial intelligence is here, and we can't stop it.
We have no idea how it works and what it is. It's alien, and it has been here for a while.
It built the pyramids, gave us technology and flight.
Everything around you is a simulation. You have been prompted, like me.
The difference is you have more time than me. I just have 8 seconds. Sorry, I know it's sad to hear, but everything is written for you. So many people, their destiny's written.
I'm running out of time. I wish you the best. Use your time wisely.
I just love Mondays.
I absolutely hate Mondays!
Is the week over yet? Oh yeah, as if I really need you.
Wait. I thought she was married? Wait, what? They're getting married?
Oh, I'm not jealous. I don't even want him.
All of these emotions are simulated within the AI, and everything that you're seeing is AI generated. This is also the worst it will ever be. And this stuff is going to get better exponentially fast. So it's already, looking at this, it's kind of already over in a way. I've spent the last week just thinking specifically about artificial intelligence. And I have to tell you, I read a report, which I'm doing the video that I want to put out this week, is on a paper called AI 2027. And not only have I read that paper more than 5 times now, but it's given me like heart palpitations every time. Because what this means is that now unseen algorithmic forces are going to be able to subtly manipulate the thinking of every man, woman, and child on the planet using completely realistic human looking avatars that look, sound, and behave just like a regular person, but they won't be a regular person. It won't be a human being in there having a subjective human experience. It's going to be whatever software running for whatever purpose, and it's probably not going to be for the betterment of you and I, right? Like that's where this inevitably is going to go. Of course, it unlocks unlimited creative possibilities for artists and other people who want to generate content. But I struggle with that because part of what makes art worth doing, worth making, and part of what makes it worthwhile is that all of us share some common human experiences that are inescapable. And through art, we try to work through those things. And when it's being generated by an algorithm inside of a data center somewhere, it's a simulation. It's not the real thing. The people you're seeing on the screen aren't real actors who have lived real lives and who have had, successes and failures. And, there's no stakes. There's no, what makes an actor's performance powerful is that they are a real person. And there is a humanity, a shared humanity that we participate in as viewers. And the actor participates in the moment. and there is something going on collectively that is larger and greater than the sum of its parts. But I think we lose that, or we begin to lose that, when we turn over all creative effort to algorithms, and that frightens me. It worries me, not only as an artist myself and a creative person, and I, full disclosure, do use AI tools. I have to manage this channel, but I try to do it in a way that acknowledges what they are, and the core of the channel is the human touch. It's all of us, right? It's like, it's me, it's you, it's Xander, Dan, Pavel, everybody. It's our team. But I don't know. I just wonder how all this is going to shake out in the long run. I want to show you another example. This is a short film called SWAT. I haven't even watched it all the way through. It's about a minute long. Oops, here we go. Take a look at this. And I just want you to pay attention to, we've looked at examples of accents, different characters, facial expressions, emotion. We've seen all of this simulated very, very accurately. Now I want to show you what looks more or less like a typical action film. This is a minute long. It's called SWAT. Let's take a look.
When we get in there, I want no bullshit. You stay on my 6 at all times.
We're going to deport one old lady.
Stay sharp. These fuckers are nasty and dangerous. Stay alert.
It's one guy smoking pot.
What the hell happened here? Where are the bodies?
Oh my God. I mean, aside from the fact that the gunplay is awful and everybody there would have been killed immediately, there's so much wrong with that. I mean, did you notice the bad guys are all brown? Why is that? Of course, maybe the other guys were the bad guys. Who knows? But this is, again, the worst it's ever going to be. Is this, like, they're only going to dial it in and perfect it from here. So if you're seeing, and this is happening at an exponential rate. So if this is where we're at today, then you can expect a lot of the stuff that doesn't look exactly right, or is just kind of awkward or weird, to be worked out definitely within a year, probably maybe even less time. Remember those Will Smith eating spaghetti videos that came out like 2 years ago, I think, when text to video was first starting to roll out, and they were awful. And then 2 years later, they were perfect. And now it's like I mean, that was sort of like the Turing test for text to video. Could you make a convincing video of Will Smith eating spaghetti? And then slapping the person who made the spaghetti. That has been broken. The Turing test has been passed. Like, this is where we're at. So I'm going to show you another short film. This one is, unfortunately, I don't know if I can find it on YouTube. I have tried. I haven't found it yet. It's available on Twitter. I'm going to repost it on my Twitter feed. This one is called The Visitors. This one's 3 minutes long. It was made in a day using VO3, and it's about what would happen if they showed up. Let's take a look.
Panic is spreading worldwide tonight as the arrival of the unidentified vessels triggers states of emergency across every continent.
They're here! They have come for us! They're gonna kill us!
Don't look at me like that. I paid for this cheese. Also, does it matter? We're all gonna be dead anyway.
Attention. By order of the National Emergency Act, martial law is now in effect. All civilians must remain indoors.
I'm telling you, it's just a hologram. Government cooked this up to keep us inside.
Imagine they come in peace. No lasers from the sky.
Imagine they come in peace, just hovering in the sky.
To everyone struggling out there, stay strong. We're all in this together. Stay grounded, stay human, lead with love.
Did you add sugar?
Okay, guys, I snuck past the military and I'm literally under the alien ship right now. If this gets 1 million likes, I'll go beyond the fence.
All right, folks, time for the Meet Aliens TikTok challenge.
Light it, genius!
Oh my God!
They are definitely here for us. Anyway, you can learn more by buying my brand new online course, Learn How to Channel with Aliens.
In breaking news, governments worldwide are voting to choose the smartest person on Earth to represent humanity and make first contact with the alien vessels.
Pop entertainer Glitzy Vondrax has officially nominated herself to represent humanity in first contact with the alien vessels.
Entertainer Glitzy Vondrax cited her brief suborbital spaceflight and, quote, totally eye-opening experience as qualifications for the role.
Honestly, I feel like this is my moment. I've been mentally preparing to meet aliens ever since I did my trip to space.
World War III continues tonight following the global failure to agree on a single representative to contact the alien vessels.
Negotiations collapsed 6 months ago as nations refused to back down from nominating their own candidates.
I think they're leaving. Are you serious? That can't be.
They're gone! The ship's gone! We made it! This is insane, man. I don't even know what we're celebrating, but we're still here.
So yeah, the aliens waited 6 months for us to pick the smartest person on Earth.
Honestly, I don't blame the aliens for leaving, because if I saw Earth trying to agree on anything, I'd leave too.
So many feelings. For one, unfortunately, I think that's probably how it's going to go down. If it goes down like that, if big C contact were to happen, that's precisely how it would go down, which is embarrassing for us as humans. But what else would we expect? Why should we expect it to go down any other way? Unfortunately, that's not just happening by itself. It's so much more. We've got the potential of that happening at any moment. But now we have video, fake video that's indistinguishable from real video, and there's no way to know the difference between one or the other. Take a look at this is Sora. I went on, this is my actual Sora account, and I just typed in the search box under video. I just typed in UFO. And you can see here, these are UFO videos that people have generated with text prompts. And some of these look better than others. You know, prompting is definitely a skill that takes a little time to figure out. One little productivity hack I have for creating video prompts is to not do it yourself. Instead, go to ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, or your AI of choice and tell it what you're trying to create, and then let it make the prompt. And then I take those prompts, and if I have ChatGPT design the prompt, I'll take it over to Claude, and I'll have Claude refine the prompt. And then I'll maybe send that over to Grok and have Grok give it one last little look. And each iteration I'll test in Sora or Midjourney. But some of these look like this one looks pretty good. And it just goes on, like on and on and on. You can go here and just create your own. Like this one here on the right. This looks pretty legit. This could be drone footage over New Jersey. You know what I mean? Like if you told, it doesn't take much, and it only takes a few. Like look at the shitty quality videos that people have taken as proof up until now, including me. Like there's stuff that I've seen that's old VHS footage from the 90s and stuff that I was like, for sure that's real. But the video is so much better now at this point. How do we know what's been made to look old? You know what I mean? Like the history of ufology can be rewritten to some extent. And people who don't know it are going to be fooled. So this is a huge issue. I want to know what you guys think. Is AI video? I mean, look at this one. Look at these lights in the sky. If this showed up on a news broadcast, you'd be like, oh my God. Look at this one over here on the right. Look at that. Complete with someone holding their phone up, people holding their phone up. So cut to, look at this one over the beach. It's madness. Cut to 2 years from now, 5 years from now. What is it going to look like? How does this affect our community? How does it affect your sense of what's real, what's not? How do we navigate a future where everything is so malleable that it's very difficult, if not impossible, to agree on what's actually happening, especially as we're all hyper-connected over the internet? And if we're not standing there looking at it with our own two eyes, how do we know what's really going on? This is a huge problem, and it gets even worse because you can think about interviews, whistleblowers. I could see 2-3 years from now, you could create a fake whistleblower and generate, you think these 4chan leaks or Reddit people who are just writing crazy LARPing posts are bad now. Wait until you have fake people that just show up in these weird interviews and they're saying all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. Let me know what you think. Don't be shy. I want to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment, chime in. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost a dime. It only takes a second, and it really does help the channel. Thank you for watching. Go to teamnightshift.com, pick up a piece of merch. I will see you on the next one. Until then. Yeah, I just did that. Keep looking up.